Emails? Two emails. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, after our last discussion, Sam and I thought it'd be best if we both took a crash course in AI history and gained better understanding of each other's perspectives. I've been immensely help It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also for highlighting the difference between Sam and the Geth. The Geth didn't need the Quarians to survive, but Sam cannot carry out his primary function without a Pathfinder. I still don't like that Sam has the ability to stop your heart, but I no longer have the nightmares about him getting trigger happy with your life. Lexi. Communication from Jal. Ryder, thank you for visiting my family with me. For someone with such a small family, it must have been overwhelming, but you didn't show it at all.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
From one planet to another.
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Those sound effects were delayed. This planet takes forever to load. Where to? Oh, it's up here. Oh,
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan.
okay, that path isn't working.
gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
It's probably a proxy to hide the true location. Whoever it is doesn't want the Archon to know what they're doing.
Tirahi Arlen and Hola. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
Glad he's gone.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
Can we fast travel for near here? That's good.
The Cat built all this? Good thing we hit their base. It could have been stronger.
How are we gonna get up there?
Tough to get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it from the Nexus and knowing we'd failed.
Wow. That all just appeared out of nowhere. Where'd he go? There he is.
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
Track the signal to the third
Pathfinder,
relay.
I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
place is a strain on our gear, but so is everywhere else.
Wow. The Remnant took over. Let's check it out.
The BlackRock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Geo still feels frontier. Claimed, but not tamed, we like to say.
Looks like that's it for hostiles. Let's see what this beacon has for us.
Another relay. So much fun. Just jumping from relay to relay. I guess it's good I mapped out this whole place a while ago.
Transmission is strong, and
Someone got here before we did.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
There must be more here. This can't be it.
And so you have found me. You are a single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Not on my watch, asshole.
This posturing benefits no one. Our confrontation is inevitable, not imminent. I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I take it you need my help for this?
I am Ket. I do not need help. I would use you as a tool to hasten the Archon's destruction. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Exaltation, no thanks.
One day you will be family. Till then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Take it. We'll need all the help we can get.
We don't need some Ket cheat. Come on, kid, be smart.
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring us victory. We have never needed Remnant to be victorious. No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
What exactly do I get from this deal?
Sometime soon, I will be called upon by the Archon to destroy you. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
And should you fail to bring down the Archon, my treachery will be exposed.
Covering your own ass.
We don't deal with Ket. Ever.
So be it. I hope you found some satisfaction chasing my messages. You will gain nothing else from this. I bid you goodbye, Pathfinder. We will not speak again.
Goodbye, you monster. Hey, Element Zero. How about that? And with that, I'm guessing we're done here. Obtain components from Aya Market. Guess we'll do that next. That's right, we never actually visited Aya during all this.
Leaving Atwell. All clear. Hello?
New patch? I don't know what the new patch entails, Sergeant Cobretti? Yeah, Cobretti. I heard that it helps with the facial animations and such. I haven't seen anything too strange lately, so maybe it's helped. The only way I'd be able to really test it is to replay scenes that bad things happened, or weird things happened rather, like invisible cups. Yeah, no problem. Thankfully, the weird facial animations haven't ruined my playthrough that much. It's just something I poke fun at, honestly.
Fresh power code. Share them with
We're
your
still
friends.
good.
What do you got? Ooh, we got Element Zero. I'll buy all that. Vid component and Tavara plant. I think that's what I bought for Suvi that other time. So I don't think I need to buy it again. Anything else catch my eye? Platinum, maybe? Okay. Back to the Tempest. Okay,
Ryder.
Jaw. We got you your weird stuff. I wonder if I have enough to make that assault rifle now. Finally. Is it any good compared to what I have, though? Oh yeah, it's good in every way. Better make it. Anti-armor. Weapon now fires sustained beam. The accuracy deals rapid damage to the enemy target. Damage over time is the same as the base weapon's damage. Plus weapon stability will override any fire type augment. Let's do it. Increase clip size. Cryo ammo freeze duration. Mod slots. Weapon damage. Okay, we'll get a better clip. Oh wait, that's only for special ammo. Is that what it said? Yeah, only for special ammo. Well, that's a bummer. I pretty much never use special ammo. Sure. New weapon. That's gonna be awesome. Two burst rounds. Alright. I hope it turns out good. Its stats look a lot better than what I got. I've been developing or researching that gun forever, I feel like. And I just now have the element 0 to craft it. And now we can mod it even more. Penetration damage will do. Maybe we should do a clip size. Or just make it more damaging. Highly accurate, high power. Well, I'm looking forward to trying it out. Thanks for the tip. So Jaw's in here apparently.
Ah, you acquired the components?
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Gil put together.
He's very gifted. If, when we succeed, more of your people can experience our stories as they are meant to be enjoyed. Goda Tavitara. The Lulia Reborn trilogy. I'm weeping a bit already.
Okay. Sounds a little scary to me, if I'm honest. What we got? What else do we got to do? I think we just got Nexus stuff now, which means we can finally progress with the main storyline. I better check my emails while I'm here. No new emails. That's a surprise. Wait, there was another quest there. The Witnessed? I don't know what that entails. I think that's one I just picked up recently, though. I wish I knew that sooner when I was picking up those parts. So I'm just speaking to people. What are we speaking to them about?
The Moshai said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
We'll be fine.
I said you want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived.
Yeah,
I
tell
was
me
on a
about
civilian
it.
shuttle to Vote when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket.
I feel like Jaw is the oldest looking one, and that's only because of all his scars.
The shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
Just passing through the bar.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival.
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Ket lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. When the Ket came again,
have I had to slap Liam yet? I don't think I've slapped him yet. I probably thought about it.
Be careful.
Especially when he took me on that crazy adventure where we hid in the cargo. I think he's just a loose cannon. He's not really an ass. His heart's in the right place. He's just crazy.
Hello?
Okay, to the Nexus. Yeah, that's true. He did give access codes to a stranger, like a moron, in hopes that it would build bridges. He also had us scan the stuff that merchants had, causing them to get aggravated with us and nearly cause a incident among species. PB can be just as bad too, though. Alright.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. Got a sec?
Yeah, I have a second.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look
Yeah.
stunning for the documentary.
You already said that.
There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Yeah, I know Liam tries to tell you what to do. I think he just wants to make sure his opinion's vocal, though. Instead of just being silent, keeping it to himself.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7.
She's definitely a
as
rebel.
Authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine.
Especially when you find out what her father is. You can definitely see the rebel in her.
This is HNS. All personnel be advised. Arc Mortero confirms docking procedures complete. Solarian colonists are incoming.
Hello again.
We have to talk to Tan.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
I hate Tan.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
Sorry.
The Pathfinder.
I wanted to save the
Ryder,
Pathfinder.
We were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
Kesh, It's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
This is how we beat them. The Archon doesn't know how to bring Meridian online. He can't control the technology. I can.
Vaults, maybe. We don't know if Meridian works the same way. And attacking the Ket, only to find out you're wrong?
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected.
It should
That
be
is
called
all.
the Pathfinder Initiative.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way. Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
My sister's
Go.
awake.
We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
Hooray! It only took the entire game to wake her up. Having Sir and PV teamed up. Yeah, some of these conversation combinations are really insightful, I have to say, and hilarious.
Sarah,
Scott.
Hug!
bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. Gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Alright. Thanks, Doc.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
The election is tomorrow.
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Aha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means. I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
Only one of us could make it. And he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7. The things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
He was a
Good.
tank.
That's how I'll remember him then.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the first contact war. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
Yeah, the tests definitely are long-winded.
What do you remember about growing up on the
I'm looking
Citadel?
to get through it.
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
Oops.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom
Dang it,
tells
I
it, he
selected
was
the
doing
same
his
one
N7
twice.
training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a
There it is.
Dad
There's
knows.
skip.
Then he went off to fight the first contact war.
I thought
When
there
that
was
was
a
over,
skip button.
we were born, and
Stop
Dad was
talking.
posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least, the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit. Fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was
Yeah,
to help
some
dig up more
tests
artifacts and
definitely are
learn whatever we could
pointless.
from them.
Kind of sad.
If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
It's like you kind of want something more than just a bundle of experience points, you know?
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, door slammed in my face.
Bam!
Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Sleep well, Sarah. We'll catch up more later. Maybe I'll introduce you to PB. Speak with Sam.
A hostage crisis in hydroponics ended after Nexus Security forcibly removed protesters, resulting in numerous injuries. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This worker was is Agent Space.
Alright, Sam, lay it on me.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Jian Garson said? The code word is fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
Garrus, nice.
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
this threat, they're called Reapers?
I knew it.
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you, and then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Oh, shoot.
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Wow.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam, this is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant, that something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
But why was G.N. Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the Benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Yeah, I don't know if Cerberus was the Benefactor. Maybe the Shadow Broker? Both of those seem pretty plausible, especially since we've seen members of Cerberus that used the initiative to get here.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious Benefactor.
Alec, this is G.N. Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our Benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are. And all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
The thing is, though, if Cerberus was the one who funded the initiative, you would think they would make it human exclusive, since they were always about humanity first.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the Benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Wow.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Thus began Mass Effect 3.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your ARGs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Well, considering what we know about Liara Tassoni, it probably wasn't the Shadow Broker that's funded this.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Wow.